So we're diving into a challenge that I think everyone faces online. You find this unbelievable deal on some new e-commerce site.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's promising sneakers you can't find anywhere else, something like Kickstosole.com.
Right.
And the question isn't really if the deal is real, but if the site itself is.
Hmm.
So our mission today is to pull a really actionable checklist from the source material to help you spot the red flags fast.
And that speed is so important because these sites, they look good, they're sleek. It's fascinating how much effort goes into making them look legitimate.
Totally.
That huge discount is the bait. But a professional look? Well, it doesn't mean it's a real business. You have to look past the pretty pictures.
Okay, so where do we start? What's the first check?
It's what you could call the external verification test.
Right. The idea that if a brand is real, it has to exist somewhere else besides its own website.
Exactly. It can't be in a bubble. So you search for them on Google, on Instagram, maybe YouTube, and you find nothing.
Zero history, zero people talking about it.
That's it. That should be a deafening alarm bell right there. It's a phantom.
Okay, so if it fails that test, what's next? Do we dig into the site itself?
Yeah, now you start scrutinizing the visuals. These scam sites, they lean so heavily on stealing images.
So you mean I should actually, zoom in on the product photos?
You absolutely should look for pixelation or, hidden brand tags from the original retailer, watermarks. And here's a big one from the sources. Watch for that weird uniform pricing.
Oh, where everything is either $29.99 or $59.99.
Yes, that kind of consistency isn't about market value. It's a psychological trick to get you to commit. It's not real commerce.
That makes sense. Okay, let's say the pictures look okay, the pricing isn't too weird. Now we're looking at the sites, it's plumbing, the mechanics.
That's a good way to put it. You have to check for the SSL padlock in the address bar.
Little lock icon.
Right. If your browser says not secure, you're done. Close the tab. Your payment info is completely exposed.
And a lack of security like that probably points to other missing pieces, right?
It almost always mirrors a lack of corporate identity. Scroll down to the footer. Is there a company name? A real terms of service? A privacy policy?
If that stuff is missing, the company itself is basically missing.
Exactly. If they won't even tell you their legal foundation, why would you ever trust them with your money?
Okay, and that trust really breaks down at checkout, I imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. The process feels pushy, doesn't it? It's like it's trying to rush you.
Or it redirects you somewhere totally random to pay.
That redirection is a huge, huge red flag. And so are the delivery promises. They'll promise you the world but give zero specifics on, where the warehouse is or who the courier is.
It's all just vague promises.
Just vague promises. Real companies have verifiable logistics.
So how can you quickly check a site's reputation? You need to find real proof, right?
Yeah, you need to find customers who exist outside of their own little feedback section. We're talking about real unboxing videos, user photos on social media, forum threads.
Not just the 5-star reviews on their site that all sound exactly the same.
Because those are almost always fake. And here's a quick technical check you can do. A domain lookup. You can use any who's tool online.
What does that tell you?
It tells you when the site was created. If it's only a few months old but claims to have thousands of happy customers, well,
You got your answer.
you got your answer. And for a really fast physical check, just try to use the site on your phone.
Okay.
A lot of these scam sites are so poorly built, they just break or get super glitchy on mobile.
So the big takeaway here is really about efficiency. You don't need to be a detective for an hour. If the external proof or the site security or the legal identity is missing, you just move on.
You avoid spending your money.
Mhm.
And that really brings up a final thought for you to chew on.
Okay.
If an online store pours all its money into a slick design and these incredible discounts, but completely refuses to provide a verifiable corporate identity or show you real customers, what are they really optimizing for? Just consider what their long-term intentions for that domain actually are.